The cassock, not to be confused with cassocks, is a black ankle-length robe attached with buttons in the front. There are, of course, some minor similarities with different cassocks and different religious habits. For instance, some groups, like the Paulists, instead of buttons going down the front, they instead have 5 buttons going vertically to the shoulder from the neck. The cassock can trace its lineage back to 6th century Rome as an undergarment of which the tunic or another vestment would be worn over. The church, always the stalwart, soon adopted this robe, and while the fashions of the world changed, our fashion sense did not. Today, there is some symbolism with the cassock, mostly in terms of the buttons. If you notice, I have quite a number of buttons going down the length of my cassock. 33, as a matter of fact, the number of which corresponds to the age of Christ at the crucifixion. On the sleeve, there are 5 buttons for the 5 wounds Christ sustained on the cross, 2 in the hands, 2 on the feet, and the 1 on the side. If you would allow me to wax poetic for a moment, and I would like to share why I normally wear the cassock. For one, whenever I'm here at St. John Newman, say like for summer or another break, I usually come here for Mass and put on my white surplice. So really there's some convenience there. But on a deeper level, it's because putting on the cassock, putting on the fascia, the band that goes around to symbolize chastity, really helps envelop me in what God is calling me to do, in the vocation I feel called to do. There's almost no escaping that reality in a certain sense, and it really helps conform me to the ideals and the vows, God willing, I will someday take. On a third level, the cassock is indicative of clergy, of someone set apart. And I think that's a really important visual that the world needs right now. The last few weeks, the last month really, we have been rocked by news about missions in California, Mission San Gabriel in particular, their roof mysteriously catching fire. On the East Coast, someone drove a car into a church building and then set the church on fire. Statues across the nation are being torn down or desecrated or vandalized. That right now, there really seems to be this great movement towards secularization, of removing the religious from all aspects of our lives. And so wearing the cassock, for me, is at least that one salvo, that one fire into the fray to say, no, we need that character in the world. We need that image in the world, that religion, that religious aspect, and say, no, we're not going to stand by while these things get torn down and while our religion and our church is mocked and belittled. As the old saying goes, we want a church that changes the world and not a church that changes with the world. And I think that cassock, wearing the cassock and seeing the cassock in our lives is such a great and powerful witness to that. I hope that helps explains a little bit about the cassock, why you see so many now choosing to go back and wear it. And if you have any other questions, maybe about the cassock or anything else, please let us know. Please subscribe to the latest videos, stay in touch with our parish community. And again, any other questions, please let us know in the comments below. Thank you, and God bless.